I lost my job. Yeah, as of making this video, I am currently unemployed. I was let go from my editing position, and this is all I've got now. So, I just wanted to let you guys know that there will be more content coming out, at the very least, because, this is my only source of income right now. So, hey, if you want to support the channel, like and subscribe, make sure you're watching the other videos that come out too, because, yeah, I'm not really sure what the plan is, so... yeah. Anyway, hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Kjwippy, and welcome to another episode of Five Nights at Freddy's Management Wanted in Survival Minecraft. Now, since we've gotten everything moved from this board here, we do need to still move our list of dudes. I should really just get another book. This is just way too much stuff that's being taken up here. But I want to get this thing moved out of the way, get the parking lot at least finished up for the front here, and make it look pretty. Also, you may notice I'm a little bit more animated. I've added the Fresh Moves resource pack, so now I can do little like movements and stuff. I can do little steppies. I'm sorry, I don't really know what I was doing there. But yes, today we're getting right into it. We've got the parking lot out there that I want to work on, and then like we saw in the previous episode, I have the downstairs area all built up as well. Part of me wants to just straight up start building the underground pizzeria as well, but I don't know if I want to start that yet or if I want to finish decorating everything up there first. But we do have this space set out as well, so we'll figure it out. But speaking of the underground pizzeria, a lot of people have been suggesting things to do with this space over here, and a lot of the ones I've been seeing have been something along the lines of like the garbage pit from Security Breach, after you've broken Chica's face and like you're ripping out her voice box or whatever. You're in this giant trash heap or whatever, and you're trying to get out. People suggested that, and I think that's honestly a pretty solid idea. I might do that. And a lot of people were suggesting maybe make this look like a cave down here, and I'm like, that's exactly what I'm going to do. If you remember in Security Breach Ruin, when you're playing as Cassie, and there's like that kind of like all those glowing mushrooms or whatever, like it's very glowy. I'll see if I can pull up a picture of it. Editor Kyle, pull it up. Pull it up. Do it. So that's going to definitely be a big inspiration for a lot of how this is going to look down here. And then when it comes to the actual building itself, a lot of people were also saying, oh, you should put the withered animatronic. Did you watch the video? Did you actually watch it? Because I said, like, twice that I would be putting the withered animatronics down here. Because this is where they're going. I can only do so much, I guess. So I guess let's go get ourselves an actual, like, checklist of things to do today, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we've got today's checklist, and I decided to save all of the, like, the list of every animatronic that we need so far, and as well as how many we have earned in total, so that way I don't lose track and accidentally grab too many that I haven't earned, which, speaking of which, I should probably do some more stuff to earn more. But today's list so far that I have planned is finish up the parking lot, do some more of the decorating interior, and then maybe start working on that cave down there. And then to an extent, working on the cave would also mean at least working on the front of this building. So yeah, that'll probably require me to do that a little bit as well. So who knows? We'll see where that goes. Worst case scenario, I can just save that for another episode and do that. But for right now, it is time to get ourselves set up to do more of this. So yeah, question is, where did I leave all of my blackstone? Alright, well, this isn't gonna make a massive dent, but it'll be something. Alright, let's get cracking, shall we? Look at that, we actually have a full layout for our parking lot. Now, I didn't do any of the texturing, like the potholes and stuff just yet, because I just don't feel like it right now. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't feel like it. But we have a full layout here, and we actually have a little secret over here that I will show you guys in just a minute. But we have pretty much the full layout of how much space this is going to take up. Beyond this point, we are going to be terraforming down to the ground level here, and this I think will actually just be a nice little like cliffside or whatever, so there won't be any actual exits coming out of here. I'll have to adjust that. But then over here it will go down to meet the regular ground. Here it will meet the ground as well. It'll probably go into, I don't think it'll go into the river. It might not. But we also have around the back here a tunnel for the employees to drive through to get to the back of the building. Now, I wanted to incorporate this parking area with the tunnel just because I wanted to have it where it's logical for any of the employees to go park. They all go on this side of the building. There wouldn't be anybody going on that side. It just keeps them all centralized in one kind of general area. So I think that works pretty well. I still haven't even put a door here yet. What the heck? Also, why is this not closing anymore? I feel like this is broken. Never mind, it's not broken, I'm just impatient. But yes, we also have the area for all of the deliveries, so any of the supplies and stuff that'll be shipped to the location will be put here. We've got some of the Fazbear's Fright lights that came with some of the pre-built places. If you remember, specifically the naturally generating buildings that I've come across where I found some of the wizards, those were in there, so glad I found those. And then on the other side, it's honestly probably one of my favorite things that I've put in so far, and it's one of the suggestions for the employee of the episode, but, oh, it's nighttime, so he's not here, but it's the little, like, alleyway performance of Trash and the Gang. I think this is perfect, but in here somewhere, yeah, there's a wandering trader in here. I have managed to capture him. I want to get a name tag and rename him, so that way he is permanently here. He'll never go away. And I believe this trash can and this trash are actually breaking his pathfinding. He can't actually get out, so I think that's perfect. But yes, it's adorable. It's cute. It's just, it's so fun. I love it so much. I'm actually curious. It's not even close to midnight yet, so I wonder if he actually fights back, because he's actually an animated character, whereas these guys just kind of exist. So I don't know. Oh, he does. Ow! Okay, he hurts. He hurts a whole lot. Well, it's nice to know that he won't kill the trader dude, but he sure as heck killed me. We're gonna be doing some decor down here in the basement area. I know that I haven't finished the decorations up on the first floor just yet, but I want to get decorating down here. I feel like this is gonna be a really fun place to start setting up. So yeah, let's go ahead and go get some decorations and start decorating this bad boy up too. Oh my god, I almost died. I was gonna do another time lapse, but this ended up just not being enough footage really for a time lapse. And also, I just did one, so I'm not gonna do a second one to you. Me make you guys sit through things? No, I would never. Alrighty, here we are with a pretty much completely decorated place down here. Now, I do need to still get doors in places. I have put the doors on the security office, but I'm pretty sure everywhere else is missing a door. But this is, for the most part, how this place is going to be decorated. And I'm super happy with how a lot of these places turned out. A lot of them are super simple. A lot of them don't have a whole lot of decorations, or really any decorations. I think this room in here is still missing quite a bit. Yeah, just because there's no like official like scooper or anything for this room. I wanted to put one, but I just haven't gotten one yet, so I'll probably make one out of armor stands, because there's just not officially one in the thing. Doors are closed. I guess I live here now, my bad. But yeah, we've got a whole bunch of decorations down here, and I wanted to keep with the theme of having like the pizzas and stuff on the walls, a few posters for quote morale, because you think Fazbear Entertainment would absolutely be putting these things up just to get people to feel better, as if it's not the things that are terrifying them and trying to kill them in the first place. But I've also gone ahead and gotten all the lights set up for over here as well. And that right there, that's such a cool little effect. So as you're coming up this way, the exit sign points you further in this direction. We got the wires hanging off the back of it here. I feel like that was a really good choice by me. Good job, me. Thanks, me. And then for this room, I've gone ahead and just got a bunch of these lamps and stuck them around everywhere. I'm really glad that I managed to tear down as many things as I did, because these things are not in the store. I can't just buy them. So really glad I tore those down. And we'll actually get to today's employee of the episode in just a bit. I'll get there in a minute. I promise. We've got the animatronic maintenance room, which, you know, there's animatronic parts, there's an endoskeleton, there's that guy, he's dead. Got the interrogation room, which is pretty dark at the moment, and I'll probably just have a chair here and then one of the scrap animatronics in there. We've got the main entryway from the stairwell, and then we have the incinerator, which I'm actually really happy with how the incinerator looks, because it's just, you know, basically just a brick oven. It uses the stoves from the Farmer's Delight mod, and then we've got a bunch of these black trap doors from the new wood that's been added with this latest Management 1 update, and we've got a bunch of filing cabinets for the conveyor belt. So I feel like it's just a really good texture for that. And then we have the main power box in the generator room, and it's not currently hooked up to anything, but as you can see, all of the lights in the entire place are linked up to this one redstone block. So what I'll most likely do is just have it be attached to some kind of toggle or whatever, where whenever I press that button, it toggles everything on. When it gets pressed again, it toggles off. Maybe I'll have like a randomizer throughout the night to be able to just constantly be messing with it, and it'll always like be turning it off and stuff just to mess with me as I'm trying to survive down here. I feel like that would add a decent amount of challenge. While it wouldn't keep me from closing the doors, it would at least keep me from seeing everything, so it would make it a lot more difficult. But you know, we've also got things like the janitor's closet here, we've got the general supply storage in here, we've got the employee break room in here, and it uses a lot of the cabinets from the Farmer's Delight mod as well. And we got a nice little like pot here for if people are cooking things on their lunch break. We got a spider in the locker room. Get out of here. The safe room where Springtrap and possibly Golden Freddy are going to be. I don't think I can get Golden Freddy in survival, but I can get at least Fredbear, and maybe he'll just be put in the back as well. We've got the check-in for the animatronic storage. We've got the different pedestals for the animatronics to stand upon. And then, as I showed a little bit earlier, the animatronic experimentation / workshop room. Oh, and also the manager's office. Nothing super fancy. I'm probably gonna put like a lamp or something, maybe a computer, but yeah, pretty cozy, nothing too special. And of course, the security office. Now, I wanted the security office to kind of be dual function, so of course we have like the regular desk here from FNAF 1, but we have a big monitor here, and I'll get to that in a moment. And then on the opposite end of the room, we have a fan, we've got a clock, we've got a laptop to be able to access the shop and stuff, you know, be able to clock in, do all that. And then we've got doors and lights on either side as well. Pretty nice. I wanted to incorporate a vent in here somewhere too, but I feel like it would probably end up just getting some of the animatronics suffocated and killed, which would not be good, because then I would have to go and either buy them again or have to go find them again, and I don't want to do that. Now you'll notice in my hands here I have a tablet, and I have some cameras, as well as a map for the camera. I can, like, whenever I set up the cameras, I can actually apply a map to it. And this, I'm not sure how this thing in particular works, but I have the surveillance package that comes with the mod, and we're gonna get some cameras set up down here and see if we can get them to function the way I want them to. Okay, I can actually adjust how it's positioned. That's perfect. And you'll also notice that I have made some vents in here as well. Will this stop them? No, they can climb right through that. Perfect. Oh, this is awful. Oh, this is awful. Ooh. Oh, I hate it, but I love it. That's cool. Okay, so we've got one vent cam. So then, if I've done this correctly, I should be able to just run up and immediately put this onto there. Ah, very, very cool indeed. I love that. That is really cool. I'll definitely have to craft up a bunch more of those and put them up top, because that's just awesome. Okay, so in that case, I should get like another filing cabinet or something and just put that down here so I can keep the tablet down here. But now we need to get the map. So left click to map first point. Okay. Oh, okay. So now I have them positioned. I can actively see where they are. Unfortunately, though, I can't see an actual, like, physical map of the pathway. I'll have to figure out how that works, because I'm not entirely sure I'm understanding what's going on. Oh my. I'm not quite sure that's right. Well, you know what they say. Help me. Okay, so that selected all of that out here, but not this. Why? This is very janky, and I'm sure it's not optimized, but it's at least something. But now, at the very least, I can access through the monitor here. Yep, now I got the cameras all in place and ready to go. This is so funky, though. I love this. Oh, there I am. All right, well, at the very least, we have that set in there, so that's really cool. I'm sorry that took so long for me to figure out. I think I started losing my brain cells as we were doing that. But now, my friends, it is time for the employee of the episode, and today, I don't have any more signs. Hold on a minute. Anyway, today's employee of the episode is Corey CG01, and their suggestion was having Pop Goes as the daycare, kind of animatronic theming thing, and calling it Pop Goes Playground. I absolutely adore this idea, and I think it would be fun to get another one of the fan game animatronics in here as well. We do have candy up in the food court, but I think this would just be perfect to add in as well. So I really like it, and I'm using a balloon for the little display thingy because I want to do that. I think balloons are a good symbolism of childhood happiness and wonder, and yeah. Oh. Did it? It fell all the way down there. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Little balloon for the Pop Goes Playground. I wish I could use the Faz wrench to change the color of the item state, but unfortunately I can't. Otherwise I would have made it green to match Pop Goes. I think that would have been fun. But yeah, that is a perfect representation there. I love that. Thanks for that suggestion. But that, my friends, is going to do it. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Management Wanted in Survival Minecraft. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like. And if you really enjoyed, consider subscribing. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is currently my only source of income. So I hate to ask, but if you wouldn't mind checking out some of my other videos, that would be really appreciated and would help me out a ton. I really appreciate you guys. Love y'all. But until the next one, I hope you all stay safe. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!